Stars file this under My Way or the Highway. Keke Palmer's boyfriend claims that Keke is the one who is manipulative, and he claims that she is trying to get out of paying him child support, right? He wants to be on the Sherry Shepherd ex-husband plan, where he keeps getting all these funds to support his life because of the birth of a child. In my humble opinion, yesterday, actress Keke Palmer dropped a bombshell asking the court for full custody of her son, Leotis, and was granted a temporary restraining order against her baby's father, Darius Jackson. Oh, that's what it is, his name. After she made shocking abuse claims against him. There are people close to Darius, and they have spoken directly with Keke's baby daddy, and they have a completely different account of what went down in their relationship, right? Get ready for the spin. They believe that Keke is manipulating facts and manufacturing her abuse in order to illegally evict Darius from his home, which he shares with Keke, and weasel out of paying her baby's father any child support. He ain't got no job, right? SAG-AFTRA's been on strike. Even if he were an actor, union or non-union, he's been kicking back, feet up, obsessed with her. Who's she talking to at the party? What's she wearing when it's her job to be photographed and filmed? At a concert, on the beach, in a bikini? If you wanted somebody who had, what is that called? Mennonite style, hair in a bun, high collar dress, long skirt, no makeup, then you should have gotten with that. That's not what you went and got. A lot of people talk about it. A lot of men want a certain kind of woman so that they can then bring her down and make her into something he can control, he can possess, and something that no one else will want. But if she's out there and she's on and popping, as she is, this drives him crazy. And once he made a deposit in her bank, he figured that he would just draw dividends for the rest of his born days. But if it doesn't work out like that, well, if he is legally restrained from talking ish about her, well, his brother's on the job, and now these sources are going to the press about it. When Keke went to court yesterday, she was armed with evidence, screenshots from a security camera in her home that showed Keke and Darius in some kind of scuffle. Keke labeled what occurred that day as abuse. I have to wonder, did Darius not know that camera was there? Ooh, those images were crisp and in color. The stills told a very persuasive story. He's a big dude. She is not nearly as big. And what is he doing coming into her home and her bedroom when he is unannounced and unwelcome? I don't think he lives there anymore. If they broke up in October, it's November now. Where he staying at? Where did he come from? He has a separate car. I'd be curious to know who paid for it. He's out in Santa Barbara, breaking her glasses, stomping on them, throwing her belongings into the dirt and the bushes like a nut. But, you know, he thinks he's Ike Turner or something, in my humble opinion, for educational and entertainment purposes only. The screenshots that Keke's legal team provided, they claim shows his abuse. The screenshots showed 2 different occasions with the couple struggling and Darius seemingly trying to take something from Keke. Keke's evidence seems damning. It certainly does. So when those shots were showed to a person close to Darius, the associate of Darius explained Keke was not being abused by Darius in those videos. He was trying to take her phone and see who she was texting, and she was fighting so that he wouldn't get it. Well, it's her property. I don't see what that explanation means. He was trying to take her phone and see who she was texting. None of his business. If they broke up and he doesn't live with her, and it seems like he don't, What right does he have to look at her phone? Those days are over. That's in the past. You're not a couple anymore. Couples' rights, you don't have them no more. If you wanted to be married, that time, that opportunity has evaporated like the morning dew in the bright sunshine. The friend admits that Darius was insecure. Of course he was, after the incident with Usher. Oh, I think after interaction with anybody, this dude was insecure, because what is he? A donor, the biological father. All he seems to be doing is causing a ruckus. And that on both of those occasions, he tried to wrestle her phone away from her to see who she was talking to. You know, you have to be sane when you're in a relationship. You don't get to rough people up and take their property and destroy. They say he destroyed her diaries that she's been keeping since she was 12. Not only that, he read them. Just because you're in someone's home as a guest doesn't mean that you have the right to go through their stuff, destroy it, etc. That is abuse. That is an expression of what he probably intended or intends to do to her, because he can't stand it. Well, grow up. If you don't like it, there's the door. If you're so grown, go get a job and earn a living. You don't need her to foot the bills just because, you laid some pipe. But the friend claims that when you see the full videos, you'll see that he didn't hit Keke or anything like that. It doesn't matter if he hit her. Push, take her property, destroy her property. That's enough. And it can just be verbal abuse and intimidation. He's a big guy, yelling, screaming, standing up over her. All of that means the welcome mat is no longer out for Mr. Darius. And if he is roughing her up and being violent, then she should have sole custody, in my opinion. Adding, quote, "I'm not saying that what he did was right. I know that's right, but that's not abuse." Oh my gosh. This is Darius's friend trying to downplay what he did. Two people close with Darius made other allegations against Keke.